Imagine if your favorite hobby, the one you pour hours into, the one you would do even if no one were listening, could turn into a significant source of income. Sounds like a dream, right? That's the power of podcasting. It's not just a platform to share ideas, but also a potential goldmine waiting to be discovered. So, how do you go about transforming your passion into profit? The answer is podcast monetization. Understanding podcast monetization. Like discovering a hidden chest of gold in your backyard, podcast monetization is about uncovering the potential earning sources in your podcast. It's about more than just making money, though. It's about transforming your passion into a sustainable venture. The power of sponsorships. Sponsorships can be the magic wand turning your podcast into a money-making machine. Brands are willing to pay for the exposure they get when their products or services are promoted to your dedicated listeners. But remember, choose your sponsors wisely. Their products should align with your audience's interests. It's like serving your guests their favorite dish. It just adds to the experience. Subscription and paywall models. Think of the subscription model as a VIP club for your most loyal listeners. Offering premium content behind a paywall can entice your audience to pay a regular fee for exclusive access. But tread lightly. If the content behind the paywall isn't valuable enough, your VIP club could turn into a ghost town. Crowdfunding your podcast. Here's your chance to let your listeners invest in the quality of your podcast. Crowdfunding can be an effective way to monetize, similar to a town raising funds for a shared goal. Just remember, it's essential to reward your generous donors with exclusive benefits or shout-outs to acknowledge their support. Merchandising. Selling your brand. Merchandise is more than just t-shirts and mugs with your podcast's logo. It's a form of identity your listeners can embrace. It's like wearing your favorite band's t-shirt. It shows loyalty and association. However, merchandising requires careful planning and investment. Offering online courses and consulting. If your podcast focuses on a specific niche, you could monetize your expertise by offering online courses or consulting services. It's like being a tour guide in your field, helping others navigate their way while earning from your knowledge. Creating and selling audiobooks. Podcasts and audiobooks share a common love: audio. If you have a knack for storytelling or informative content, creating and selling audiobooks could be a lucrative revenue stream. It's like turning your podcast episodes into a comprehensive book for your listeners to dive into. Hosting live podcasting events. Live events are to podcasts what concerts are to music. They offer an opportunity to connect with your audience, sell tickets, and provide a platform for live sponsorship opportunities. But, like any live performance, it requires planning and promotional efforts. Affiliate marketing, the subtle salesperson. Affiliate marketing is a subtle form of selling where you promote products and earn a commission on each sale. It's like being a non-pushy salesperson who recommends products based on genuine liking and audience relevance. Steps to monetize your podcast. Now that you're aware of the various monetization methods, the next step is to apply them. This involves identifying your target audience, understanding what appeals to them, and then implementing a monetization strategy that suits both your content and your audience. Best practices for podcast monetization. Like any venture, there are a few best practices for podcast monetization. These include focusing on content quality, building a loyal audience, choosing appropriate monetization strategies, and maintaining ethical advertising standards. Potential challenges in podcast monetization. Monetizing your podcast isn't a walk in the park. There are several challenges to consider, such as attracting enough listeners, finding relevant sponsors, and managing the additional workload that comes with monetization. It's like sailing in the open sea. Preparation is key. In conclusion, podcast monetization can be a profitable endeavor when done right. With numerous strategies at your disposal, the potential to turn your passion into profit is well within reach. The key is to understand your audience, provide valuable content, and choose the monetization strategy that best suits your podcast.